Do you remember when a group of IDF soldiers were arrested and detained for the alleged rape of Palestinian prisoners? And you may remember that there were mass protests all over Israel, all over the media, within the government, on the streets. Not protests about the rape, no, protests about the fact that the soldiers had been arrested and were being questioned about the alleged rape. And then extremist settlers even went so far as to try and break the soldiers out of the detention centre and actually had a fight with soldiers and police as they bid to get these accused soldiers released. Well, they were released. They were able to go off and do their various media appearances. Of course, they were able to stand there with their lawyers with their crazy masks on saying, "We will win." Not sure what they're trying to win. But it gets worse. Because at first, when this came out, it was denied. Wasn't me, didn't happen. Anti-Semitic propaganda. And then a video was released, a horrific video that you've almost certainly seen on social media. Well, this video has led to arrests. At last, you're thinking, thank goodness for that, people might be held to account. Well, the person that's been arrested is the person who released the video, not the rapists. Oh no, 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 they're still free. The lady that released the video was the head lawyer, the head military lawyer of the IDF. She saw this video as being so horrific and could see that the attacks from the media, from the Israeli government and from the Israeli people were going for those that were trying to get justice. And so she thought, if I release this video, then actually the people will see that this isn't made up, this isn't an alleged crime, this actually happened. Here's the evidence. Only that backfired. So now she has been arrested. Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, is not impressed.
האירוע בשדה תימן גרם לנזק תדמיתי עצום למדינת ישראל ולצבא ההגנה לישראל, לחיילים שלנו. זה אולי הפיגוע הסברתי הקשה ביותר שמדינת ישראל חוותה מאז הקמתה. אני לא זוכר דבר ממוקד בעוצמה כזאת. זה מחייב בדיקה עצמאית ובלתי תלויה. אני מצפה שגם כזאת תתבצע.
So Netanyahu thinks that this has brought shame on Israel. Not the rapists. That's not the shame. Oh, no, 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 that's fine. It's the release of the footage that's brought shame on Israel. It's really bad for the PR, and they are not happy about that. See, this is mad, isn't it? Because why can't we just treat people equally? So it doesn't matter who does something, doesn't matter who says something, we judge it based on what's done and what's said. So in the case of rape, that should sort of be bad and condemned no matter who's doing it. But there's absolute crickets from the pro-Israel media, from the pro-Israel influencers, from all the wall lickers, not a single word of condemnation. Why? Is that where we are as a society now? That our tribalism says, rape's all right. It's all right if my team does it. Awful if the other team does it. It's abhorrent. Hang them. But if my team does it, I didn't hear it. I didn't see anything. But this is what happens when you completely dehumanize a people. When you see them as beneath you. When you see them as nothing. Even the children. They just grow up to be terrorists, right? So therefore, these heinous acts, they're absolutely fine. They're fine. Because it's not like we're doing it to humans. No, never do it to a human. We're doing it to subhumans. And therefore, it doesn't matter. Now, as I say, at first, they denied it. Then, when the footage came out, kind of can't deny it. We've all seen it. So then they claimed that, it's quite bad. But he was a Hamas fighter. He killed people on October 7th. So don't worry about what's happening to that guy. Well, turns out, no. He's a civilian. And the reason we know that is because when they did the prisoner and hostage exchange, Israel only released the prisoners that they hadn't charged. They only released the prisoners they hadn't charged. They kept hold of all the others, all the Hamas fighters, all those that had carried out acts of horror on October 7th. They kept them. They released those that they had no charges against. And this guy was released. So there's your evidence.